它的桶子明明是空的，却可以倒出东西出来了。在倒东西的瞬间就变空了。噔噔噔噔噔咚咚咚咚，哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。哒哒哒哒，哒哒哒哒，哒哒哒哒。哎，没有人在线上。真假的、啊？没有人在线上。看来只有我这么宅，放假了还在家里打电动，我也是千百个不愿意啊。外面就下雨。外面就下雨。又疫情，又下雨，又火车没开，种种的事情都让我最后决定不出门。然后还有我那个钱花太凶了，这也是其中一个。
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Was someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from Barren Light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them.
皮卡啾啾。我懒得等了，我要直接硬上。
I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
乖乖待在上面了。
Blood. A lot of it. Time to fight.
Hello.
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
检查。
Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the bullet trail with my focus.
卖佛克斯。
Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to? Not a bad view of Barren Light. I wanted to spy on it. Could try my focus, see what it picks up. The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs. Bet a dyer would be interested in this.
这里有一个洞哎，是隧
This
道
looks，like a good place for someone to hide.
原来是隧道。原来这里以前有隧道，妈的还真是。
say we kill the lion. Take on a whole territory. Won't be easy.
No, Larvik's dead.
He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra. And now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
The shadow will rise again. The new dawn is coming.
看妈一直被那个人吸过去，超靠北。
I'll pay back every card that attempts Kodos.
I am the shadow, and the darkness will come again.
You see that?
If there's anyone there,
Well, we'll see how this goes.
we'll get them.
The Outlander's here!
干被发现，
Covering fire!
Takes care of that. I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
Somewhere close. What?
是不是该点一些跟战士系有关的技能？共振器爆发，但我还是想当一个远距离大师的。爆破弩，爆破弩我不知道好不好用。 防御破击。
Why haven't we found her? Stop distracting me!
要跟他们打吗？
There! Get over there! You okay? Attack! No!
It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are.
什么意思啊？这感觉没有很容易用诶，那个破防或者是什么之类的上状态之类的，我看不太懂。果然在这上面，所以果然还是弓箭比较直觉一点。
I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow.
维之瑞，
Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the glow of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
跑到地图外面嘞。重点是，就算跑到地图外面，这有一个像湖一样的地方。啊，好可惜哦，我们不能继续走，那走这里了。这里也是，呵，干，真可惜。我只不过是想去更广阔的区域逛逛而已，怎么就不行了呢？其实这里好像没有比较好。
When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong.
Mm. 至少知道进站
There's
真的
Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
真的有点难用。
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar, he might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Whoa! And hello to you!
还是先来一个使节会面吧。
Uh-oh. She's back.
You forget something?
I should head out.
Yeah, I know.
艾伦德好失望哦。
Armor, style, here we have...
399。
both. I am always open to trade.
The Savior, yes? What an interesting development.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
If you say so, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with him for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the sun believe we can have peace with these barbarians? Well, me. Agreed. Alas, it is not our place to question his radiance. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, he's the savior! I don't care if it's the Galveston herself! The gate is here, so that horn goes!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates. That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured.
回不去了，回不去了。
Nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
而且我现在还不能呼唤坐骑，我得重新抓一只。
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back.
他的刀好帅哦。
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last survivors evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
Well, the word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to you.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
要吹了吗？
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
哦，又得走回去了。哭哭。哦，不用走回去，直接在这边等就好了。我猜他们人比较少的原因，是因为他们打算突袭。
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
他们可以控制机器。他们可以控制机器耶，是劣化的技术。
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
赛伦斯。想也知道，又是赛伦斯。
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up.
Get to cover!
有一把弓直接浮在空中，哎，哇，2把弓浮在空中。这个就算是我也是死定了。这下真是尴尬了。
Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're on to us.
For the rebellion! Move up! Just
got
you and
one
me
of the
now,
marshals.
Bob.
All right, try that again.
I'll take this one. You got it!
Let's take down this machine. That'll finish the fight fast.
Enough!
等下你要跳下来跟我打。
You Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Challenge.
Granted.
哎呦！哎呦！华尔，你太弱了吧！
You're next, girl.
All right.
See a shield like that? Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. There! Now's my chance! Give it up! His shield's regenerated. Shield's on! He's vulnerable! You're not stopping me! He's exposed! Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war, Honeycomb. Move out!
手臂断了。
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
但我有一堆道具没有捡。 而且还有那个滑翔翼，我也好想用哦。
I got you.
于是，一天过去了。感谢飞天小女警。Well.
It's salvage time, boys.
干，这不就是我打的吗？几百狼。
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
但是承受攻击还不错啊。
Aloy, we're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
都是你升职了。
Vashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nozar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
参加死节会面，大家都死光光，而且我还没有东西可以捡。有有，太好了，干！
Pack's full, but my stash has
异盾翼，能量滑翔翼，在空中按正方形。不是啊，这有什么屁用？
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence.
Silence.
What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
他就是一个搞事仔啊！除了干他，实在是想不到的其他理由了。总之就是要干他。就是希望这一代可以直接杀了赛伦斯。我在1代的时候超级想杀赛伦斯，因为我觉得他就是一个搞事仔，不趁现在宰了他，不知道之后会怎么样。
Good spot to test the shield wing. I climb down and I can glide.
又没办法飞，你在白痴什么？我的意思是说，又没办法直接整个飞起来，又不是说可以直接原地飞。他们本来就在这里哦。有了。可怜的家伙们。
Hey, Aloy. What do you need?
哎，你站在这边不怕死哦。
I need to be going.
Of course. Good luck out there.
Good luck out there. 这里的东西，我就完全没办法捡了。我还是可以的，或多或少还是可以捡。我决定回过头来看看那些北七在这边干嘛。Easy, easy, easy, easy。被电脑关注的人不见了。
Aloy.
Took you long
Aaron and
enough.
Varl are with the healer. While we're sitting, waiting, drinking, we'll let them know you stopped by.
OK OK。 一个一个的接着过去好了。还是我们要先去找单杀的长颈兽？我觉得可以耶。先推图。没事没事。存档，哇，终于有要大冒险的感觉了，干！我整个有点嗨，就是这里吧。有有看到吗？长颈兽。我们可以先来去克鲁夫无限回收公司。他说跳起来按正方，对不对？挺有意思的。那往上走呢？往上走，另一边叛军营地。我不知道我的勇气所有的时间大概是多久毕竟他也没写。Go go！
The salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
to make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karuf, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough,
Make it so tough, infallible.不就很棒？
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters. Just like you.
那有没有
Lucky me.
更好的武器？
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge. You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it. But none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. If their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage, it'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
鸡群埋伏。
Aloy, you managed to get those?
I'm working on.
我只是想交易，你有卖什么？谢谢。
Always good to think.
你都卖垃圾。啊，等一下，等一下。
Any news on those shells? Yeah, of course.
我把美少小用处的卖给你。等一下，这个无暇头骨。哦。你这才280而已、哦，哇，好穷哦。
Good call.
拜喽拜喽。没事没事。我现在才发现他的脚是电锯，这一只从1代就有了，但我现在才发现他的脚是电锯，以前都没仔细看。那怎么办呢？我们要直接这样一路冲上去找叛军吗？
prime salvage for you, right here.
但反正我们有这个快速储存点，我们有萤火可以飞，所以其实也没什么差吧。那我们先上去找叛军好了。叛军营地。 因为这个看起来比较近。
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
干，现在连狩猎都不能随心所欲的狩猎，而是要看那个。哇，这个西方禁地怎么一堆那个啊？那叫什么？我突然忘记了，超大只的尸体。 这样是正常的吗？在一代的地图也只有几个地方才有而已，这里妈随便都有，满坑满谷都是。
I'm gonna leave you here. Some kind of outpost with pens. It might be where Regala. Machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them.
我是一个跳虎。
Weak against shock.
我可以是标那么多个人哦。但我有办法偷袭他吗？你要不要滚啊？
I need help here! Body here. Must be her work. We see you!
search for her. Nothing. You sure she's not over there?
Body here! Eyes open for that Outlander! To arms!
没事没事，什么都没有。干，他们也会跑过来哦。你到底是过来冲他小？白痴哦！不是很好奇啊。会转头啊！
For me?
白痴。
Not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
好像把他的脚打掉 ，CP 值比较高。就是脚打掉的话，可以拿到的东西比较多，不管是素材还是要卖，感觉都可以。身为一个猎人，得精打细算才行啊。
drawbridge. Might be my way across.
净水陷阱。那属性也太多了吧？一次多那么多属性。
I control the bridge. I should take a look.
靠北哦。没事。
Dyer can make use of this. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side? There. Bridge is down.
Wow, 一个坑。
Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
可是你也没有证据啊。
Don't find green shine too often.
而且就算这里有坑好了，也没找到任何可以。
And the tunnel's blocked. Yep, not going that way.
对啊，就算这里有坑，隧道是封住的啊，你也没办法过去啊。
Now, how to get back out?
没事没事，他既然能让你下来，就肯定能让你出去。这下我们就知道了，叛军是在哪里养这些猪了。虫背兽，不过这附近没有那个萤火。等一下。 通到这里来，挖那么深，那也是很厉害啊。
Looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens. I should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Gotta be careful.
那兄弟应该会想过来看看吧。
Pin her down! Enemy sighted!
Shit.
Still in this fight.
只是很好奇，很想过来看看呢。
They're still suspicious.
刚刚破土了。拜啦！一切又回归于平静。
Sky's getting dark. It's settling in.
这样比较好吧？毕竟我们是来。
Grappler seems to run through the camp. Maybe I can use it to get in.
毕竟我们是来杀人于无形的。可是我刚才看到他们是从这边下来的，这边应该有路可以过去吧？
I bet I can climb that wall there. Maybe find a way into the camp. I'm in. If I want to figure out what's going on here, I need to find whoever's in charge. Prisoner. Oseram, I think.
Don't nod off. My feet ache from standing around.
I'll lend it back.
She's back! I know it!
Let's find that Nora.
She isn't here!
Quiet out there.
Hi!
Hey, I'm here to help. Stay low and follow my mate.
You got it.
What's your status?
The prisoner. They've
There.
escaped.
Must be the Outlander's work.
快躲起来，快躲起来，兄
The
弟！
Outlander's here.
It's her! Just know it!
Raise the alarm! Help them!
Gotta stop her now.
哎、他可以隔墙射我哎！好啦，既然都被发现了，那就算了。哈哈，出不来。
Movement here! You're outnumbered! Not really sure who's hunting who here!
Let's get going.
哎、他们出不来，好好笑。
Pain subsiding. Please. I'm just a short ride from the Karja border. There's enough here to take out half of Barren Light. Unless I blow it up first. Now I need to find whoever's in charge. People planning an attack on Barren Light. It's gotta be stopped.
Let's cover that ground! Come forward, Outlander! I know this. You cover me!
Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet.
Eyes up, everyone!
嗯。老实说，我有点迷路了。我这是从外面进来的地方。那这样那个门到底要怎么打下来？
I'll be ready when the battle calls. We're under attack!
好吧，看来我们只能够跳过去。
She's in there! Shoot! Oh! There! Over there! I'm gonna savor this! Covering fire!
很棒哦！我妈又摔下来了。干！
Stay on my tail!
哎！
It was somewhere over here.
哎！
Watch it!
我干老师。哎呦，干妈，他就一直挡在那里啊，靠背的啊，干老师的，他上次就叫我怎么打，妈这设计这他妈的有够低能。 我干妈的，这样设计了，我看是他妈的没玩过这游戏吧。
Where's she gone, damn it? I have her!
还好意思说什么那个？还好意思说？哼，看你娘！他什么时候放了那个炸弹的？有人看到吗？请问有谁看到那个炸弹的吗？妈的嘞，超白痴欸！那个炸弹是什么时候放的？然后干妈的，我不知道该讲什么欸。炸弹什么时候放，没人知道。然后干妈莫名其妙就死了。然后妈设计一堆奇葩的地形，干 你有自己在这种地方打过吗？妈打一打会一直滚下去，然后要再爬上来，又滚下去，要再爬上来。妈什么北七呀？干，可以不要那么智障吗？我真的是，妈，天才呢！ 这样还好意思说艾尔登法环不好啊？干妈，这是什么乐色啊？艾尔登法环比这好10倍以上吧？
I think one of these structures is a command center.
All clear.
Let's see what you were planning on doing with all that blaze. Prepared.
真他妈的北七！
Loyal Tanakh, hear me. I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember that our allies are responsible for providing the machines that we shall ride to glory. The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning. Will that be sufficient?
Yeah, that should prevent your people from butting heads with mine. You have my thanks, Regala.
We are a pact lead to victory.
So
Regala's not working alone. These sons of Prometheus gave her the ability to override machines. Accumulating blaze. And from what I saw out there, enough to blow up something big. A map of the Daunt. Tracking movement in and out of Barren Light. With emphasis on the fluid's weak points. We're gonna blow up Barren Light. Make a hole big enough to fit an entire army. So Regala plans on invading the Sunbelt. At least when she gets an army big enough to do it. And I blow up all that blaze. Barren Light should be safe.
光光应该暂时安全了。存档，结束。